Up guys, Real Estate Shaw here. Lender credits is not talked about too often in social media or any video that I've seen unless I look up specifically lender credit. But I wanted to talk to you guys about it because it could actually make or break the deal. Of course, any part of the deal, all the intricacies can make or break part of the deal. But this is kind of a curveball that a lot of people don't really focus on. So for example, if your closing costs, I'm going to use just random numbers, so don't take it for exactly what it is. But if your closing costs, for example, are $16,000 and you have a $4,000 lender credit, that means that without the lender credit, your closing costs would have been $20,000. But it comes with a little bit of a higher interest rate. The lender says, hey, thank you for taking the little bit of a higher interest rate. Here is some credit to help you guys out in the closing of the house in the form of some credit. So when you run your credit, when you run an application, a certain interest rate is going to come up. Any lender is going to give you their par rate, which means here's the rate for basically no cost. Or a minimal cost, 100, 200, or whatever dollars, or 400, or whatever the number is, but something very small. Here's the rate, which is, for example, conversation's sake, let's just say 5% in this market. 5%, zero cost. But if you take a 5.25%, we'll give you $1,200 back. If you take a 5.5%, we'll give you $4,000 back, for example. So that's going down below the par. Now, if you go above the par, you actually have to pay. So the lender says, okay, well, par is 5%. If you want 4.725 or whatever, give us $2,800. And if you want 4%, we want, for example, $4,800. So just remember the middle number, the par number, basically no cost. If you want to get a higher interest rate, they're going to actually give you money back. If you want a lower interest rate, you're going to have to pay back. So this can be a very big negotiating tactic when it comes to mortgages. I want you guys to know that it's a very important piece of the mortgage puzzle. I hope this helped. It's not talked about too often, so I'm sure everyone has a question. Like I always say, let's talk about it. Till then, see you guys next video.